I was a part of the first round of interns through the VCCC Alliance, so I really went in with an open mind expecting to learn about how a trial is set up and how a trial is run, and it really did exceed my expectations. We really did get a wealth of knowledge at every single step involved. A lot of the time you're thinking to work with people and work with patients, whereas the clinical trials assistant is working on the more background and behind the scenes aspects. And I think having that knowledge is vital for progressing into a future career in the industry too.
I feel like with an internship like this, you can get so many things out of it. I learned so much about how to work in a professional environment, working within the health system very clearly, and the usual cliches about learning more about yourself and being able to experience the professional world compared to just studying in a university.
I think the biggest thing that I got out of the internship was the stepping stone into the clinical trials field. I think it's something that isn't really offered anywhere else, and it's an industry that I think a lot of people find it quite hard to get into. So having that sort of foot in the door into trials, it really broadens your scope, and you could go into ethics, you could go into sponsor side, you could be an assistant, you can go into project management. There's just so many different opportunities that I just wasn't aware of coming out of uni.
Highlight would be, I guess, meeting everyone both in the internship. I think you build a lot of connections and friendships with people during that first year that you're an intern. But even just meeting everyone else at your placement site and making all those friendships, I think that's definitely the highlight. Everyone's so welcoming, everyone's so friendly.
The advice I'd give is if you aren't really sure what path you want to follow and you're coming out of a science degree and you don't want to go down that lab or PhD path, definitely try and get into the trials industry. There's just so many opportunities and so many different pathways that you can follow. And once you have your foot in the door, it's opening up a wider world to you. And if you're thinking of applying, definitely have a crack and get that application in, and you don't know what will happen next.